was that? What was that beeping? That's not. What do you want, mister? What you want? Come on, Kovu. Come on. You can do it. You can come down the stairs. Come on. Come here.
So I saw this TikTok the other day that was like, well, I do not have my stuff together, and I realized that it's because I don't have an iPad. And I really resonated with that. Like the TikTok, it was like, you know, anytime you see someone with an iPad, you know that they have their ish together. They're organized, they have, you know, everything going for them. And you know what? I felt like that was absolutely true. So, of course, I have a little unboxing for y'all. Oh, ta-da! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Purple is one of my favorite colors. It used to be green, but I think I recently changed it to purple just because it's so beautiful. But anyways, they just came out with the purple iPad Air, and honestly, I've wanted an iPad for quite some time now for school purposes, and I just never really felt like I had the funds to invest in one. I used my laptop and I used books, like paper and like hard copy books instead, which works great, but I'm very much like a visual and a tactile person. So when I take notes, I need to like write it out or like draw photos or draw pathways, and that's how I learn, and it helps me remember things better, which works great when, you know, you're in school and you like study at your desk and you have all your tools there. And I never had to carry my books around too much. But now that I'm working and I go to conferences more, etc., it's just been harder to carry my books around and all like the loose papers that I have of all like the drawings and the notes that I make. And of course, you can't draw on a laptop. Well, I guess you can on some, but on my MacBook, you can't. So I'm really excited about this iPad because it's like all in one tiny little thing. So let's open it up. Side note, before I forget, I did end up getting just the 64 gigabyte, like the base model of the iPad Air, mainly just because I'm not gonna get rid of my laptop. I am definitely still gonna be using my laptop for the big things that need a lot of computing power or whatever it is that technological people say, I don't know. But I'm really only gonna be using this iPad to be taking notes, so I don't need that much memory, and I don't need a huge amount of all that computing power stuff. So yeah, but I do know people who have ended up replacing their laptop with an iPad instead, an iPad plus like the Apple keyboard that you can get with it. So if that were the case, I probably would have gotten the Pro and probably would have gotten a lot more storage space, but this is gonna be perfect for my needs, and it's light, so I like that. I was tempted though. Your girl was tempted. I almost got the iPad Pro and I almost upgraded to the way more expensive, way more storage option. I was like, just in case, but if that happens, we'll address it when we get there. And I do not anticipate having more than 64 gigabytes of notes in this. And if I do, then I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll move it to a hard drive, or I don't know, we'll see. This is so satisfying. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I'm scared to take it out of this. I'm just gonna let y'all peep this color. Oh my God, she's beautiful. I can't deal. So here she is. In all, well, not all her glory. She's still wrapped up in this sheer paper, but that is because I also got a screen protector. I got this screen protector because it's supposed to like feel like paper, and I just like that paper feel for when I'm, you know, writing and drawing. So it feels like I'm actually writing and drawing in my books and stuff like I'm used to. But yeah, so we're gonna put this on. And then I also got the Apple Pencil, because what's the point in getting an iPad to draw notes and to draw charts and to draw pathways and visuals and photos if you don't have a pencil to go with it. And it's really nice.
There we go. We didn't even have to touch the screen, so it's still clean, hopefully.
Voila! Finishing touches. I'm just gonna clean with the microfiber cloth. And it really does kind of feel very paper-esque, which is really nice. It'll be like I'm actually writing on paper. And then I'm also gonna put my books on here so I can read, which is nice. She's beautiful. Oh, I love this purple color. It's so nice. I also got a case for the tablet, not the Apple one. I was tempted to get the Apple one because it was just so nice, but I want to be able to like flip it behind the iPad, which the Apple one with the keyboard does not allow you to do. And the cheaper Apple one where you can flip the case all the way around like this, it just was so expensive. I didn't feel the need to spend that much on it when I found pretty much the same exact thing on Amazon. I think this one was like 20, 30 bucks, and the one from Apple itself is like 80 bucks. And this one just attaches in with the iPad with a magnet. So it holds the iPad with a magnet there, which is nice because then you can still see the edge of the iPad there, so you can still see the color, which was really important to me. And I can flip it back and forth, open and close like this. And there's even a little slot for the pencil to go in. So this pencil is super cool. It actually charges with the iPad. So in order to charge it, you just attach it to your iPad here. See? And now it's charging the pencil, which is awesome. And then this case kind of closes over the pencil too, so it kind of keeps it all secure in one little spot like this. And then of course there are going to be times where I want to type things into my notes and stuff like that because my handwriting is not that great. So I already have an Apple Magic keyboard that I use for my huge desktop, but I just got this case also from Amazon, and it's just a case for the keyboard so I can travel with it. And it actually folds backwards, like these two flaps here fold backward like this. It's hard to do holding it without. There it goes. So it folds backward like this, so I can just place the iPad like this on there if I ever want to type. Cool, huh? I'm so excited for this, and it couldn't have come at a better time because I'm going to a conference soon, and I still need to study for my exam coming up, so I definitely am gonna appreciate holding something this light and still being able to have all my notes with me versus bringing like my huge textbook and risking all the papers getting crinkled. So I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna be so productive. Productivity queen.